Greetings, FYW Universe. This is Reginald Buxely III, FYW's classy owner. I'm here to recap what happened at Caution and give you a little preview of what's to come at Apocalypse this Saturday. Now, I know Caution's not completely loaded yet. We're still missing a main event. Hold tight. I assure you it will be uploaded shortly. I know you guys are really impatient, got nothing better to do but watch YouTube. But just give it time. Let's talk about what we do know. I hope you guys were watching because, like I did previously at Barbaric, I brought the wow factor yet again by announcing my new general manager. Yes, a classy man in the FYW, one that hasn't been seen for quite some time, but has been greatly missed. Someone who's so classy, he developed his own sports drink. And yes, Gatorade is in fact jealous of it. I'm talking, of course, of no other than VJesus. Yes, VJesus is my general manager, and I couldn't be happier with the decision. Now, I know he's going to run things very well in my absence, and I basically give him reign over the show while I'm gone. But that brings me to Jimmy Jack Daniels. Now, I kept you on as sheriff because, let's be honest, you're a big guy, you're quite the enforcer, and after seeing what you did to EOD pretty much single-handedly, how could I not keep you on? But please, for your sake, keep your hands off of other FYW personnel. I would hate to see what an unemployed fat guy has to do to get a job. I mean, I do hear that they're looking for a new spokesperson for Kool-Aid, but I'm not sure if that's down your alley or not. You might have noticed that it kind of turned into the Prodigy Snake show last Saturday, since he was in quite a few matches. But in all honesty, I don't think that's a bad thing. I think that's pretty damn good. Pretty entertaining in my book. He successfully defended his Extreme Championship not once, not twice, but 3 times in one night. That's pretty damn impressive. Plus, we also learned a little bit more about his handiwork. Everyone's favorite old guy made an appearance, Gary Austin, the Illinois Rattlesnake, who competed against Prodigy Snake at Barbaric in an Inferno match. And we saw what happened because of that blaze. Yes, Gary Austin is now blind. With any luck, permanently. But, we should have seen this coming. I mean, Gary Austin's getting old. The eyes are usually the first thing to go. Just didn't think it was going to happen in such a igniting kind of way. But, Gary Austin, he's stupid. He doesn't know when to call it quits. So he came out, kind of was made a joke of by Prodigy Snake, and challenged him to a blindfold match at Apocalypse, which Prodigy Snake was more than happy to accept. And after seeing what he did at Caution, I have no doubt that further damage is coming Gary Austin's way. That makes me extremely happy. But Prodigy Snake, there is one thing I'd like to talk to you about. And that's your impromptu matchmaking. It's that little student versus student match you decided you were going to just throw out of the blue without any authorization was subpar, to say the least. I guess we could call it Suplex Fest 012, but let's leave the matchmaking to the professionals. That's why I hired VJesus. Other than that, excellent job, but don't forget, that championship of yours is still under 24/7 rules, and you should act accordingly. I suggest watching your back. Now on to Apocalypse. Can Reginald Buxely III bring the wow to yet another show? I think so. No, in fact, I know so. We're going to start things out by putting the enforcer of EOD, 3D, the American champion, in a match to defend that championship. I'm going to put him against a newcomer. Someone who, if nothing else, has shown some spunk. Jeff Hickman. So, Jeff Hickman, here's your first real shot. Can you become American champion? Well, personally, I doubt it. But it'll be fun to watch you try. Next, ex-classy wrestler Kyle Cash and new spineless, unbreakable champion Kyle Cash is going to be in action defending his title too, against another friend of mine, someone who hasn't been around lately, but he's well known. He's my brother from another color. He's the rhyme expert of FYW, and he brings class from the East Coast to the West Coast. Yes, I'm talking, of course, about the Diz. Diz, best of luck to you, buddy. Next, Kia, the World Heavyweight Champion, will be defending his title. We'll put him in a triple threat match against Dimitri. How couldn't I after that Mississippi dog fight that he suggested to me? How could I turn that down? And with ideas like that, I like to see what else he's got up his sleeves. And somebody else that we haven't seen in action for a while. The Freak. I know he's got some unfinished business with Kia, so I'm going to let them go at it. Now, this isn't going to be just a normal triple threat match. No, I'm thinking we need some tables, and more tables. I think that should keep them busy. Now, finally, on to the FYW Championship match. This means you, Genocide. Well, buddy, I'm going to put you in a triple threat match. I know Brian Phoenix is itching to get back into the ring with you after he was yet again screwed by EOD, blah, 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 blah. We're going to give him another shot. And my lawyers say I have to give someone else a shot as well, because technically the fat ass didn't get into the ring at Knockdown, so technically he wasn't eliminated, so technically he deserves a shot at the title. So, despite my better judgment, I'm kind of stuck. Jimmy Jack Daniels, you're going to be in the match. But, I don't think a triple threat match is enough. Oh, no, 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 no. We need to bring in a special guest referee. And who better to special guest ref this wonderful FYW match than the new FYW General Manager, VJesus. Now, Phoenix and Jimmy Jack, I know you guys have a history with VJesus, but I assure you that as my General Manager, VJesus will be completely impartial, call things right down the middle. You've got absolutely nothing to worry about, or so you'd like to think. I guess we'll just see how that one goes. That's all I really have for you now. Guess you're just going to tune in this Saturday, or if you're in the neighborhood, stop on by and check out Apocalypse. I guarantee it's going to be one hell of a show. Now, as you can see, I'm not dressed in my normal attire. I'm a little more formal today. I have an important business meeting to attend, so I have to get going. My chauffeur, aka Jose with a goofy hat on, is waiting for me downstairs. So, until Apocalypse, try and get a little class, FYW Universe.